It's the ultimate history debate, the Roman legionary versus the medieval knight. One conquered an empire, the other was a walking tank. But in a one-on-one fight, it's not even a contest. It's a slaughter. Here's why a 1,000-year technology gap makes the knight almost untouchable. First, metallurgy. Roman weapons were made from bloomery iron, with a hardness around 90 to 120 on the Vickers scale. It was workable, but relatively soft and quick to deform. By the 15th century, knights were using heat-treated high-carbon steel, often reaching 450 to over 600 Vickers. If a Roman gladius strikes a knight's breastplate, the blade is far more likely to bend, chip, or skid away than leave any meaningful damage. This isn't skill versus skill. It's primitive iron versus advanced steel. Next, armor. A Roman legionary relies on a large shield, but his arms, legs, neck, and joints remain exposed. Nearly 40% of the body is vulnerable. A late medieval knight is the shield. Full-plate armor covers over 95% of the body in hardened steel. And it isn't just thick, it's curved. Plate armor is engineered to deflect force, turning direct hits into glancing blows. Even the famous Roman pilum, deadly against shields and mail, would likely mushroom, slide off, or fail entirely against a 15th-century breastplate. Now training. Roman legionaries were elite soldiers, but elite as part of a system. They were trained for formation warfare, discipline, rotation, and unit pressure. A knight trained for individual combat. From childhood, he learned armored wrestling, half-swording, dagger work, and close-range killing. These systems were designed specifically to defeat other armored men. In close contact, the knight would throw the legionary off balance, drive him to the ground, and finish the fight through an exposed joint or gap, long before the Roman sword could matter. Finally, the stirrup. Roman cavalry lacked stirrups, which limited how much force a rider could safely deliver. A medieval knight was locked into the saddle. With a couched lance, he combined rider, armor, and horse, over 600 kilograms moving at speed. Using basic physics, kinetic energy equals 1/2 mass times velocity squared. That's nearly 20,000 joules focused into a single steel lance tip. No Roman shield was built for that. The Roman legionary was a masterpiece of organization. The medieval knight was the peak of individual combat technology. In a one-on-one fight, this isn't a battle. It's a time-traveling execution. So what do you think? Could a group of Romans take down a single knight? Let me know in the comments.